Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you a really cool way to stitch together the top of your hats. Especially if you're someone like me who absolutely sucks at increases and decreases, this will be super helpful. It's a little bit more of an outside the box way of doing hats. If you're, like I said, somebody like me who rides the struggle bus whenever it comes to making hats. I've rode the struggle bus for years, figured out a way of doing this. So, this is my new hat pattern, Estel, and it's going to be coming out, and this is actually what this tutorial is for, is actually a way to explain how you actually get this look. So what I'm going to do here is I do have a pattern that I just finished. Really loving this marble color, super great. And this is just the inside of one of the beanies, and what we're going to do is we're going to close off the top of it. So you are going to work on the inside of it, and this is also going to be in my pattern as well. Leave a long string whenever you cut this off because we're going to use this. So take your sewing needle, your tapestry needle, go ahead and thread that. Okie doke. So basically just need a little bit of extra on here, not a huge amount, because you're really just needing this to form a loop so you can actually use this tool. So what we're going to do is, if you look at the top of this, have where I did a slip stitch here, and we're going to go every 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Take our needle. It's facing this way, right? So it's facing towards the inside of your project. Take this, go from inside the project to the outside, pull up, and then we're going to create this little loop here. Okay? And then we're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and go ahead and go through here, creating that loop. And we're going to do that all the way around. Alrighty, now we are towards the end. Here's the fun part. So before you go into that last one, where you're kind of connecting it, so to speak, to the first part of it, all these little loops, they're going to help create that. All you have to do is this. Just pull. How awesome is that? Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and stitch your last one and through your first slip stitch. Yay! Alright, now to cover this hole, what you're going to do is you're essentially going to make a plus sign across it. Make sure to keep that pulled tight. I'm going to kind of go through here. Dope. And we're going to do the other side of the plus. This will keep that from having a legitimate hole there, so you don't have to worry about having any issues with being cold. So now you've got your plus. And to go ahead and cut this off, we're going to go ahead and weave it in. This is how I currently weave my ends in, and it works really well. Don't have to worry about anything really coming apart. So a lot of times you want to go through the whole thing. I section off little pieces where it's not a full amount of the actual twist of the yarn. So I go through little puffs of it. That helps keep it secure a little bit better. I normally do a little loop around everything, just in some puff. Now we are going to cut that off. Yep. I will weave in these later. And you have a closed beanie. Now, for how I attach these. What you're gonna do, I'm gonna show you on this one. What you're gonna do is after you've done all the sewing, stitch everything up together up here, you are going to sew a button. I always make sure mine's a 4-hole just to make sure that I can do like the crisscross and it's secured a little bit better. And here's the little ponytail thing of the poof. You're just going to pull it through, loop it around, so that way it's not permanently attached. So if you decide that you want to change yours up, or for washing purposes, that way you can just take the poof off, because if you hand wash this, that's great. These are a little bit harder to do anything like that with. So that is how you put the finishing touches on a hat without any increases or decreases. Hope that was super helpful. I hope any of you who have also rode the struggle bus with making hats benefit from this tutorial, and be ready for my pattern coming out soon. Thank you. Have a good one.